Are you looking for ways to increase the power of your mind and improve your capacity for thinking? Here are 5 techniques to do that quickly and easily. These concepts are pretty simple, and if you follow them, you should see results reasonably fast. Technique number 1, just breathe. Did you know that most of us don't breathe correctly? Sure, we breathe. We have to just to live. But most of us don't do it in a way that benefits our brain. Mostly what we do when we breathe is what is called shallow breathing. Our normal breathing pattern is not even visible. Now consider the difference of your breathing after a brisk walk. It is much deeper, and we appear almost to be gasping for air. You can use the middle of the road breathing to help increase your brain power. And the great part is you can do it anywhere, at any time, and no one will notice. Try this. While sitting in a chair with your back straight and feet on the floor, take a deep breath in. Now hold that breath for 5 to 10 seconds. If 10 is a struggle, start at 5 and work your way up. Now let your breath out slowly as you can, and repeat this action 4 more times. Don't worry, you'll get there even without thinking about it. This is an expertise that you get better at without trying. Your lung capacity increases the more you use it. You should notice that you're more relaxed and find it easier to control your mind and thoughts as well as your focus. In doing so, you've just increased your mind power. Just remember that practice makes perfect. Technique number 2, visualization. It is more common these days for instructions for putting together that bookcase or dollhouse you bought to be more diagrams and pictures than written instructions. Why is that, do you think? It has been proven that most of us do better when we see things rather than read them. You can use that reasoning when you're attempting to get your mind around complex issues. Picture it in your mind rather than only reading the long, boring document from start to finish. Every time there's a sentence that contains words that can be visualized, stop, close your eyes, and fix the picture of it in your mind. By the time you get to the end of the document, your mind will remember and have comprehended more than if you had just read the words. Most of us do better when we see things rather than when we read them. Technique number 3, games. Most people see games as something to do to pass the time. Games can be more than that when it comes to increasing your mind power. Games that require you to think about the answer are good for improving your mind's critical thinking. Consider games as part of your exercise routine. Take a crossword puzzle with you when you go for that power walk at lunch. Plan your walk so that near the end of it, there is a spot to sit and do the crossword puzzle. By the time you get back to work, you will not only have exercised your body, but your brain and mind as well. Technique number 4, read aloud. Were you aware that when reading to ourselves, we skip over words, especially the repetitive ones like to, the, it, of, is? Now, there's nothing wrong with doing so, as long as you aren't missing the point of what you're reading. But when it comes to improving your mind power, try reading some of your books, documents, stories, or reports aloud. It takes a different part of your mind to do so. It forces you to actively concentrate on each word, and it helps your brain to record those words. Technique number 5, chew gum. Now this one may have you scoffing at the idea, but there are studies that show the benefits. Who knew that chewing gum could improve your thinking? Chewing gum actually increases the flow of blood to your brain. It seems that people who chew gum are better able to concentrate and remember information. Who knew? There you have it, 5 simple and easy ways to improve your mind power without even really trying.